Howdy's y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you remember, about a year ago we talked about making your very own rose oil. Well, as I said in my video, it only needed to steep for a few months. However, life, as it does sometimes, got in the way and it steeped for almost an entire year. One of the jars I did February 19th, and the other jar I did February 21st. So almost a year later, I am getting around to straining it. I've already strained this smaller jar, and it came out kind of pretty. But I thought I would do a simple little video and show y'all how to strain it. Pretty self-explanatory, but you know, why not? I use just a basic little mesh strainer and a measuring cup. You can really use any bottom source, even if you want to go ahead and put it into another. Ugh. Oh, that's sticky. Oh, that rubber band is so sticky. If you want to go ahead and put it into the container it's going in, that is perfectly fine also. But since I had two of them, I'm doing it in a measuring cup. And you literally just pour it in the strainer. Every last good drop. And then you're just going to let it sit for a few minutes and strain completely out. Well, strain all your oil down into the bottom container. Once you think you've got all you can out, you're just going to take, I'm using a bigger mason jar. You take your oil and and pour it in. Personally, since I'm doing this in a quicker manner, I will then put the strainer back on top. That way I can just get any remnants that want to take a little longer to come out. And I did use a smaller jar, if y'all remember. So I am also going to pour the smaller jar into the larger one. Now that this is made and good, you might ask, well, what am I going to do with it? What's the point of it? Why did I make it? Well, some of you know how expensive rose oil is if you try to buy it from a metaphysical store. And honestly, it's just so simple to make your own. It makes no sense in paying that much for it. But you can also make face creams, face salves. Heck, you can even make chapstick if you really wanted to. You can make really anything. And you don't have to do anything with it either. If you just prefer it the way it is, you can or cannot add essential oils to it. So that way, like I use some olive oil, I can smell it, but not complete olive oil. And it has a little bit of a rosy smell to it. So me personally, I would probably add some essential oil to this, or I'm going to add some essential oil to this. That way it has a stronger smell, not much, but a stronger smell. And I'll do it by batch. I have these little small dropper bottles, so I'll do it by batch. And if I want to make a face rub or like a cracked, like where your fingers cracked rub, I'll add some emulsifying wax and a few other ingredients to it and make it into a little salve. But yeah, when it's all said and done, this is a very cheap, or should I say a very affordable way to make your very own rose oil. I will link the video of making it to this one, and I hope y'all think about making some. After all, it is February again, and roses are flying. I hope everyone is great, and until next time.